On Saturday, US and Iranian delegations are going to sit down here in Islamabad for peace negotiations between the two countries. We are currently in a 2-week-long ceasefire mediated by Pakistan earlier this week to stop the US-Israeli aggression on Iran. However, both sides still need to reach a full deal. Here is what we know so far. The talks are going to take place at a hotel in the heart of the capital, while the whole city is on a lockdown right now. People are staying inside homes, US security teams have arrived here for preparations, and US and Iranian delegations are expected to arrive later today. US delegation will be led by Vice President J.D. Vance, with Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner coming along. Iran supposedly insisted on Vance, saying they do not trust Witkoff or Kushner. Iranian delegation is expected to be led by Speaker Mohammad Baqir Ghalibaf, who was a former Revolutionary Guards commander. It is expected that he will be joined by Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi. From Pakistan, the team will be led by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. He will be joined by Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar, as well as Chief of Army Staff Field Marshal Asim Munir, who has been a key figure in these negotiations. However, there are enormous gaps between US and Iran's demands. Iran wants US forces out of the region, retain control of the Strait of Hormuz, and sanctions lifted, among their other demands. Among their 15-point demands, Washington wants Iran's enriched uranium gone and for Iran to end its supports for what US calls their regional proxies. But Lebanon remains a sticking point. The ceasefire hasn't stopped Israel from attacking Lebanon. In fact, the attacks seem to have intensified after the ceasefire was announced. Iran says that's a deal breaker and that attacks on Lebanon have to stop. Israel says Lebanon was never part of the ceasefire, and the US, they went along with that. Given all these complications, many analysts don't expect much from these talks. Rather, the goal would be to keep talking and build enough trust to keep missiles and drones from going off again. Whether that's possible depends on one question: can the US rein Israel in?